Sometimes life feels impossible, but even the tiniest creature can teach us the biggest lesson about never giving up. In a busy colony, one small ant spotted a giant crumb lying far away. To others, it seemed impossible to carry, but not to him. He decided he would carry that crumb back to the nest, no matter what it took. He gripped the crumb with all his strength and started climbing a tall wall toward home. But halfway up, he slipped. Down he fell, back to where he began. Some ants laughed. Others said, "It's too big for you. Give up." But the tiny ant refused. Without hesitation, he picked up the crumb and tried again. Again, he slipped. Again, he fell. But he didn't stop. 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. Each time, the ant carried the crumb back to the wall. His body ached. His legs trembled. Yet his determination burned stronger than his pain. He realized persistence wasn't just about repeating the same mistake. It was about learning. So he changed his path. This time, he made it higher, higher than ever before. But just when success seemed near, the wind blew, and down he fell again. Why try, they mocked. There are easier crumbs to carry. But he didn't want easier. He wanted this crumb. Alone, in the quiet of night, he looked at the crumb and whispered, "I will not give up." With the first light of dawn, he began again. His tiny legs moved with unstoppable faith. One small step, then another. He didn't think about the top, only about the next step. This time, others began to notice. They saw his determination. Their laughter turned into silence, then respect. His body shook, but his spirit did not. The top was near. Even as the crumbs slid from his grasp, he held tighter. He had come too far to quit. And at last, after countless falls and failures, he succeeded. Other ants cheered. What once seemed impossible had become reality. The lesson was clear. Size doesn't matter. Strength doesn't matter. What matters is persistence. Like the tiny ant, we fall. We fail. We hear voices telling us to give up. But success comes to those who rise again. The athlete who trains after losing. The student who studies after failing. The artist who creates after rejection. They all carry their crumb up their wall. Every great success story is an ant story. Edison failed 1,000 times. J.K. Rowling faced rejection after rejection. Oprah was told she wasn't fit for TV. Yet they kept climbing. So what is your wall? A dream? A career? A goal? Whatever it is, don't stop climbing. The tiny ant didn't just feed his colony. He inspired them. His story became a legend. Remember the tiny ant. No matter how many times you fall, pick up your crumb and try again. If this story inspired you, share it with someone carrying their own crumb. And remember, every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the top.